In 2020, our world changed, and so did the investment landscape. The big question is, what does 2021 have in store? And will there be a return to any kind of normal? We're optimistic about the economy and the stock market in 2021, and we have our eye on a few predictions. So Willem, what do you think that 2021 has in store for us?
Well, first of all, it seems clear that Asia will spearhead the global recovery. Thanks to substantial economic growth plans and a pivotal new trade deal, the region is on track to be the largest contributor to global GDP. Secondly, we expect the stock market rally to broaden out and strengthen, particularly if we have a vaccine rollout. And that means that cyclical stocks, which depend on a strong economy, should outperform. Taking the complex logistics into account, we think a successful vaccine should be widely available by mid-2021.
And speaking of outperforming sectors, it's also our view that technology stocks will continue to remain in favor. Why is that? Because the tech boom is a structural phenomenon deeply embedded in a range of areas from automation to healthcare innovation. Our fourth prediction is that sustainable investments will be the new normal. Widespread government commitments and climate change will have a knock-on benefit for companies involved in renewable energies, infrastructure, and so on.
Thanks, Xian. And with the final point, I'd say that with safe haven bond yields so low, gold will carry on being a prime diversifier.
So Willem, back to your first prediction. Why do you think that Asia will lead the world to recovery?
Well, there are two key drivers here. In China, the new 5-year plan is expected to support the middle class, boost innovation, and open capital markets to promote sustainable development. On a broader scale, we also see the regional comprehensive economic partnership coming into force. And this covers over 30% of global GDP and will help to revamp supply chains and stimulate economic progress.
Those are pretty significant factors. Now tell us about your second prediction regarding cyclical stocks.
Well, there's no doubt that the coronavirus vaccine will boost the global recovery. Earnings, growth, and consumption are all likely to recover, directly benefiting the industrial, material, consumer discretionary sectors, as well as others that depend on a vibrant economy. But testing and distributing a vaccine, of course, is complex, and more waves of the virus could break. Only time will tell. Now, on another note, you said it's still looking rosy for technology stocks.
Yes, that's right. While the pandemic did accelerate digital usage, the trend is here to stay. Tech permeates supply chains, media, and healthcare innovation, to name but a few. And you should definitely keep an eye on those tech trailblazers in emerging markets. They're generally inexpensive compared to the more famous tech names, but we really see their growth potential as high.
There's clearly lots of opportunity here, and it's a similar story for sustainable investments, which we think will go mainstream in 2021. Great news for companies exposed to electric vehicles, renewable energies, and smart grids.
We hope that gives you plenty of food for thought as you assess your strategy for 2021. And remember, if you want to optimize that strategy and turn it into action, we can definitely help.
Best wishes for a successful and rewarding year.